How is everyone doing? Super excited and fired to be here talking with each and every last one of y'all. But y'all know how I like to start this thing. Y'all do one of three things for me right now. Like, share, and comment, because you never know who might needs to hear this. And the whole purpose of me coming to you each and every week is to become the river and not the reservoir. So this provide you all with value so you can go out there and provide value to others. Now, before I even jump into this video, I just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. And may this time of the season be joyous for you all and filled with nothing but happiness and blessings. But one of the best feelings in this world is giving. I think that's what I want to do this video on, is giving, because the positive energy that comes behind giving is so contagious. Just with you displaying some type of kindness or just basically just going out there and inspiring others, you are planting seeds of happiness through giving. I really want you to understand it's not so much about what you're receiving, it's about what you're giving, because your greatest gift is the ability to share your blessings. It's basically what makes life meaningful. And then especially with this time of the year, it can be so easily like you getting caught up in the material aspects of the holiday season, but your need to be given. Now I'm going to be talking about 3 points that I feel should be very vital, especially with this time of the year. And number one being is giving to others. You must understand, throughout life, you must be a service to others. It's not so much about what you can get in for yourself. It's about what you can give to others. Now, when I talk about others, I'm talking about as far as like not material things, but what can you give spiritually? What can you give mentally? And then what can you give as a whole? Because I'm telling you, once you actually help other people grow in the process of you giving, it's not so much about what others can do for you. It's what you can do for others. I'm going to say that again. It's not so much about what others can do for you. It's what you can do for others. Relationships are very, very vital. And I was having this conversation with my mentor earlier today, and I was like, a lot of people fail to give in relationships if it doesn't benefit them. So now you really need to sit back and ask yourself this question. Is the thing that I have between us, is it a relationship or is it a transaction? Because see, a relationship, it stands the test of time, and then people actually come be more attracted to being around you. But if it's a transaction, it's you getting something, or it's you getting something from blessing someone else. You don't never want any transaction with life, because I'm telling you, a transaction is very quick and it doesn't last at all. So now you need to get yourself into the mind frame of how can I impact others? Only how that you can impact others is you got to be in the spirit of giving. Not physically, but you got to be in the spirit of giving. And I'm not talking about giving in a material aspect. You can just be giving somebody a hug, smile, or just the energy that you project out to others. That means a lot more than what you can physically give. So try to be this joyous and happy person all the time. Even when things are actually going bad in your life, you have to be able to inspire others, because once you inspire others, that is basically a gift that's left with them for a lifetime. And I think I had heard this. I think it was Maya Angelou. People might not care about how you give to them or whatever the case might be. Only thing they care about is how much you care. I think that's how I go. Don't quote me. But people care when they know how much you care. How much do you actually care about others? Because I'm telling you, it will speak from the things that you give. And once you start to give in abundance to others, abundance start to come to you. So you start receiving things abundantly. Now, number two being, how are you giving to yourself? Now, I talk about this on a week-to-week basis. How are you actually talking to yourself? Because how you talk to yourself is what you have for yourself. And then how you basically, whatever you say, it molds your thought process. Your thought process molds, it lingers over into your actions. So you really have to get in alignment with yourself in order to get in alignment with anything else. I really think that I should have had that as the first point. But how are you giving to yourself? You have to give yourself good things in order to receive good things. So they go back to your thoughts, your language, and whatever you do. You have to give to yourself. And I tell everybody, If it's dealing with me, I go in 100%. I risk it all on me because I know that by me positively thinking about myself in a positive light or talking to myself in a positive light, it has so much power on the things that I could do in this world. And when I talk about the world, I'm talking about everything that you do and you say, it plays a part in your success. But the most successful way to get to a substantial amount of things in your life is you have to be able to talk to yourself in a better light, and you have to give more to yourself. Now, it might sound selfish, but you have to look at it from a positive aspect. Because like I said, first, you have to be able to give to others. Then secondly, how are you giving to yourself? Now, thirdly, we were just talking about the world. How are you giving to the world? Everybody here has a purpose, and it has to contribute to mankind. It has to contribute to mankind. So what are you doing to actually leave your impact on this world? A lot of people go through this life just being like that show, The Walking Dead. They're just zombies. You just existing. But what are you actually standing for? You have to be a contribution to this world. And there's so many people that I see, like Bob Proctor, Miles Monroe, Jim Rohn. If you don't know these names, I definitely highly suggest that you look them up. The things they did while they was in the short span of them being alive, it still impacts the world today. So everyone has to make an impact on the world by the things that they do today. Make an impact. I'm telling you, give more to the world than you give to anything else, because that's your legacy, is especially when you leave here. What do you want to be known for when you leave here? I suggest, since we stepping out of 2022 and stepping into 2023, you really need to decipher or decide exactly what it is that you want to become and the things that you want to do to impact this world, because your impact on the world is getting left with this world. I'm saying it again. Your impact with this world is getting left with this world. Now we talk about generational wealth. I'm not talking about money aspect. I'm talking about the knowledge and the wisdom that you leave with the world, so the world can go on and become a better place. The change that you want to see, it starts with you, and then it trickles down into the world. So go back to all three of my points. You have to be able to give to others. This is very, very vital. You have to be able to give to yourself, and then you have to be able to give to the world. Those are the three factors of giving, especially in this season. Leaving 2022, going to 2023, I really want you to start thinking a little bit more different, especially with the choices that you make and the impact you want to make on this world. I ain't going to say impact. Imprint that you want to make on this world, because everybody have footprints, but everybody step a little bit different. So it's all up to you what you're going to leave on this world and with others, and especially with yourself. So if you found some type of value from this video, I highly suggest that we start making some type of change as far as like mindset. And once it leave our mindset, we need to start making some type of change in our actions on a day-to-day basis in order to get any type of result that we want in life, with others, with self, and the world. But do me a favor, follow me on IG_whoisDT and DT Sturghill on Facebook. And if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you doing? Subscribe now, so you never miss any type of value being dropped on a week-to-week basis. And my whole goal and objective for this channel is for each and every one of us to grow with each other, inspire, motivate, and serve. I'm going to say that again. Inspire, motivate, and serve. That's the whole objective of this channel. If you have not heard me and my brother's podcast, definitely go and check it out. It's called The Mind Report. It's a streaming everywhere that you can possibly find a podcast. And we drop weekly episodes every single week on nothing but mindset. So you have 3 different perspectives with one mindset. So how can you ever lose there? But y'all have a good one. We're going to kick this week off right, and we're going to kick it off right in the spirit of giving. All right, y'all have a good one. All right.